course, the phone lines are open. 1-888-825-5254 is the way to join us. And as always, we have our incredible call screener, the most amazing guy ever.
What's going on?
I was trying to really build you up.
This is making me feel uncomfortable.
Because you have told me that I don't give you enough positive affirmation. So I was really trying to make up for the times that I told you were dumb and you missed a call.
Right.
And why couldn't you be like the other call screeners who were so much better than you?
Right. I take it all back because that just makes me feel uncomfortable. Let's return to our previous relationship.
All right, here's the crappiest call screener ever, Andrew Babinski.
Thank you.
Yes.
Kim, we're going to start with Derby in Los Angeles. I never thought that this radio show would return to this topic.
What is that?
Derby wants to get in the ringtone business.
Well, he's in Los Angeles.
The ringtone business.
The music capital of the world.
Ringtones.
Okay.
When your phone rings and a song plays,
okay,
he wants to know if you can tell him, because he's heard people do it. They make money with ringtones.
Yes.
I had no idea ringtones even existed. I didn't even know how to put a ringtone on my phone. And I know a lot about my phone.
So you did some research on this.
I did. Once we took his call, I went and did some research on ringtones.
Okay, so what did the sales look like?
$34 million in 2017. Obviously, we don't have 2018's numbers yet because it's too early in the year. Down 30% from the previous year. Down 97% from the all-time high when ringtones brought in over $1 billion.
Wow. So you know what? Maybe Derby's onto something. Because, things that are old often come back. Like, for example, I have signed up for one of our sponsors' clothing accounts, Stitch Fix, okay?
All right.
And then they sent me a pair of jeans, and the jeans were high-waisted.
That's a style now.
I know.
I don't get it.
And all my jeans were on my hips because that was the style. So now they're all high-waisted.
But that looks bad. Did you keep them?
I don't know if I like them. I mean, maybe, you know what Ian told me? Okay, Ian looked at me. Hold on, Derby, we'll get to you in just a second. Ian told me, he said, and I came out and I said, what do you think of these jeans? And he looked at me and he goes, all right, turn around. So I turned around and he goes, if you had a muffin top, those would be the jeans to get, but because you don't, they don't look good on you.
I don't know why the young girls because my kids use the app TikTok.
Yes.
They are obsessed with those high jeans. I don't get it at all, but maybe you're right. Maybe ringtones are going to make the comeback.
So Derby, where did you come up with the ringtone idea?
So what happens is, I start wanting a ringtone. I look for it. I can't find it. So I just make it myself. And then somebody hears me, hey, where'd you get that from? Well, I made it. I was like, how did you make it? And then I kind of go through it, and they're like, sounds like too much work. Can you do it for me? Okay, sure. Then my family wants one, and then, somebody else wants one. And then I'm thinking, if I go online, there's in the app store and the tone store, there's still people paying $1 for a ringtone. I'm like, there's got to be money out there to be made. And I start looking on how to do it, and there's a ton of money to be made still. But it's like to get into that business, I've got to kind of piggyback with another company that already does it, and then they're only going to give me a little bit. And I couldn't find anything that looked good, and I figure you might know.
Well, let's start the basics though. So, is this music that you've created?
Sometimes it's just something crazy I've heard. And I we'll make a copy of the sound, just recording something in a outside anywhere, and then or it's a clip from a sound that was in a movie, and then I realize we might be getting into some copyright things. So if I want to do a piece of a song, if it's in the public domain, is that okay? I just don't know what the rules are and where you can charge and it's free, and I have no problem doing free too, just to even learn how to do it. I just want to think. Maybe there's some money to be made there.
Well, like we were talking about before, I mean, it's definitely on the decline, okay? Right. I mean, you're looking at $1 billion in 2010. Here we are 10 years later, it's at $34 million, which if you think of everybody in the universe that has a phone, okay,
Right.
that's really not a lot of money, $34 million. So if you want to try it as a hobby, I think it's great. But if it's something that you're like, I'm going to quit my day job and I'm going to say, Derby, I don't want you living under the 405 freeway, okay?
Right.
That's just not going to happen. And I don't mean to dissuade you, but all the top ringtones are put out by the record companies.
Oh, okay.
So, because they have all the existing relationships. And so, you know, the steps to create the ringtone and then, of course, you have the sample rate and everything that you need to put in there. And I mean, maybe if you can come up with something unique, but I definitely wouldn't use any part of any movie, any score, anything that you've heard of before. These have to be original releases. Now, I volunteered the use of my voice but as a ringtone. But Andrew, you didn't seem very excited about that.
No, I wasn't. I hear you once a week during the Komando show, and and during the podcast during the week. And I think that's enough. I think I'm good. I'm good on that front. But thank you.
You know, it hurts my heart.
I'm sure Derby would love your voice.
Would you, Derby?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Kim.
Okay, you know what? He's lying too. Okay.
Oh no, Derby, your phone's ringing. It's Kim. Pick up your phone. That would be great, Kim. I think everybody would want that.
No, I'm sure. Okay. You know what, Derby? I'm not even going to let you go near that because I don't want you.
Oh.
I was in LA this past week. I saw a lot of homeless people. All right.
Oh my God, I know it's awful.
Isn't it though?
Oh, well, thank you so much, Kim, for your time.
Well,
I'm going to play the womp womp.
Yeah, well, Derby, you know what? When next time you have a good business idea, you give us a call, and I promise that we'll give it a better shake, Andrew, do you think?
Definitely going to be better than ringtones.
That would be it. Thanks, Derby.